Hello guys, let's provide a solution to this problem. Determine the quadratic equation whose roots are thrice the roots of 3x squared plus 5x minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, now to begin our journey here, we are going to provide the solutions to this quadratic equation. And that equation says 3x squared plus 5x minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, now we are going to engage the factorization method as one of the methods used to provide the solutions of a quadratic equation because this equation is factorable. Now, in this method, what we do is to find the product of the first term and the constants. So 3 times 8 will give us 24. And the factors of 24 are 8 and 3. We have 6 and 4. We have 12 and 2. We have 24 and 1. So now we are now going to find the factors of the product obtained here such that when we add or subtract, it will give us the middle term, which is 5. Now, of these factors, the one that will give us what we want is 8 and 3, because 8 minus 3 will give us 5. So we're now going to replace the middle term with 8 and 3. So we have 3x squared plus 8x minus 3x minus 8 is equal to 0, because 8x minus 3x will give us 5x. Okay, so we now group it in twos. Okay, now it is very clear that x is common here, so you factor it out. Then place whatever that remains inside the bracket. Now, what remains here is 3x. And what remains here is 8. Now, minus 1 into, now, what remains here is 3x. And what remains here is plus 8 is equal to 0. Because x times 3x will give us 3x squared. X times 8 will give us 8x. Now, minus 1 times 3x will give us minus 3x. And minus 1 times 8 will give us minus 8. Okay, now, we now collect the factors outside the brackets. Now, we have x minus 1 as one of the factors, and then pick the common terms. That is 3x plus 8 is equal to 0. Now, it is very clear that if the product of two factors is 0, then that means that each of the factors is equal to 0. So that means that x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 3x plus 8 is equal to 0. So if x minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 1. Or if 3x plus 8 is equal to 0, when this 8 crosses the equality sign, it will give us minus 8. So x is equal to minus 8 over 3. Minus 8 over 3. But remember, the question says whose roots are thrice, that is 3 times the roots of this. So 3 times the roots of this equation is now 3 multiplied by 1, or 3 multiplied by minus 8 over 3. And 3 times 1 will give us 3. Or this 3 will cancel this 3. We are left with minus 8. Now, these are the roots of that very quadratic equation. Now, we are going to use these roots now to generate another quadratic equation. Okay, now, since 3 and minus 8 are the roots of the quadratic equation, it means that x minus 3 and x plus 8 are the factors of that equation. So we're going to find the product of these factors and equate it to 0. Okay, so when we expand this bracket, we have x times x will give us x squared. X times 8 will give us plus 8x. Minus 3 times x will give us minus 3x. And minus 3 times 8 will give us minus 24 is equal to 0. So we have x squared. 8x minus 3x will give us plus 5x minus 24 is equal to 0. And this is the required quadratic equation. Thank you very much for your audience. Please don't forget to share our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel.